Good morning, everyone. My hair, I really don't want to have to redo it before my class, but I probably will because it's very messy. Anyway, good morning because it is still morning, but it's 11:14 and I'm about to continue working on my new series proposal. So, yes, this morning I did my workout, did all that, and yes, so I have a class at 3, and so I'm kind of just hanging out until that happens. So I'm going to continue working on my new proposal I started working on yesterday. I've got about 4 other characters that I need to write down, potentially 5. So right now, the kids are a little hard to come up with because I kind of just wait for something to come to me. I know I have 4 girls and 3 boys. I know that's it. And I've got 2 girls and 1 boy down so far. And so, yeah. So I do know one of the other girls that I'm gonna do. Yeah, just kind of trying to not stress about it because it's fun, but yeah. Okay, so there is so much going on right now with the school. Here's the short version. We're all very confused. We're all very frustrated because we, have kind of been told for the past few weeks, oh, they're talking about potentially going back. Oh, we may not. So we've been kind of waiting on updates that we've asked to get multiple times and no one's giving them to us. So we were supposed to get an answer on something last week and we didn't. And so then one of our classmates sent us an email that she had gotten from someone basically saying that apparently the school or our program isn't thinking of going back in July or August, which goes against a whole ton of what we've been told otherwise. And then one of my other classmates said her roommate, who's in the acting program, may potentially be getting dates this week about them going back. And we're like, so acting might go back and we're not? Acting, they literally have to be face to face, with each other. It's just, we're not getting answers. We're not getting updates. We're all very confused. And as I said, just really frustrated. And the class that I have today, which is for producing for writers, our teacher's great. He's a great person, but this is the class that we were supposed to be making our short films this term, and we're not. And yet we continued the class this term, and we don't know if we're going to be making the short films next term. So a lot of us would like to drop out of the class if we're not going to be back to make the short films, or if we are back but we can't make the short films. So we're all just like, oh my gosh. So I haven't vlogged since kind of the last whole big rendezvous that I was saying about the messages that we got, and it was all confusing, and honestly now I can't remember when exactly I took that clip, so 1 second. Got it. I vlogged before my class, so let me give you a brief rundown on what happened in my Producing for Writers class. So basically, in our Producing for Writers class, we actually had the head of the department, Mr. Bazer, and our scheduling person, Dion. They actually came on and we had a talk for about the first 30 minutes, and we were fortunately told that the information that Dion had sent saying that the school was not planning to have us go back in July or August is not the case anymore. They are still working on it. We were talking about how production will be handled. I am about to actually send something out to the group chat and kind of recap everything that we were told today and kind of where we're standing right now, because not everyone was in that class for that meeting. So I'm really glad because I voice recorded a lot of the meeting, and so I'm gonna re-listen to that and kind of take notes as I do it because off the top of my head I can't remember specific things that were said. But yeah, so I'm going to recap that. And then I just got a really sweet message from my classmate Asma, and it was just a really sweet message, and so she definitely does not watch these, but Asma, thank you so much for your sweet message. It totally made my day. And yeah, I'm watching some Kara and Nate vlogs, which after this one I'm gonna pause it so I can, as I said, send that message out to my class. And then I also was told that so the school basically is also not considering giving refunds at all to the writing department because they technically claim like we're getting the education that we paid for, and a lot of my classmates are like, no, we would like some sort of, you know, whether it be monetary compensation or something like that, to, yeah, account for that. So basically, we originally got an email from one of the 63s, the class below us, and one of their student reps was going to do it, and now they've kind of dropped out of it, so I know it's still really important to my class, so I think I've got to take it up, which is fine. I'm happy to do it. Today was just mildly overwhelming with so much information going on, and so much, you know, so much crazy stuff happening. So yeah, but anyway, that'll be a thing for the rest of this week into this weekend. It has been so long since I've since I've watched these Kara and Nate vlogs, because I just always get so distracted, but I love them so much. I'm on, what vlog is this? 251. They're in Santorini, Greece. See, and like, I would love to travel the world, except for the fact that I am a picky eater, I am an anxious mess, and I have no problem traveling by myself, like, I don't mind that, but I also, like, don't know a lot of languages. I don't know, like, it would not be fun for me to do it, mostly because I'm so picky. Like, I would be so picky with food. I would be afraid to eat everything. If you saw my Japan vlogs, you know what I'm talking about. And yeah, so like, I wouldn't be able to get like the full experience and try local food and everything like that. So it would just, so I live vicariously through them, which is perfect for me. Well, I'm tired and I'm heading to bed, so I will see you all in the morning. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. All my social medias in the description. Love you all.